everybody, what's going on? It's Emily here at Curbside Herbs. Welcome back to another edition of yoga and meditation in the garden. Sorry we haven't done this in a couple of weeks. It got cold, it was pouring rain, we had snow. The weather was just not on our side. So anyways, we got a break in the weather. So we figured that why not? We would do another yoga and meditation in the garden. This might be our very last yoga and meditation in the garden for this year, depending on the weather and what it decides to do. But if the weather holds out and keeps being nice, then we will try to keep doing them for you guys. So anyways, why don't we sit down? The grass is a little wet and muddy. So I want you guys to put your legs straight out in front of you and walk your hands forward, and we're going to just stretch our back and our legs, and we're going to do this 3 times for an 8 count hold. So walk your hands forward, grab your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release. Deep breath in, walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last one, deep breath in, walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release. Now I want you guys to put your feet in the lotus position. If you can't do that, then you can sit like this, you can sit like this, whichever is most comfortable. But if you can do the lotus position, that is great. If not, it is quite okay. And then I just want you guys to walk your hands forward and try to put your head as close to the ground or on the ground if you can. Walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And walk your hands back. 2 more times. Walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch 5, stretch 6, 7, and 8, and walk your hands back. And last one, walk your hands forward and stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and walk your hands back. Now this time, I want you to walk your left hand forward, and then I want you to have your right hand back behind you out as far as you possibly can. So walk your left hand forward, and then have your right arm out behind you as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come back up. Now switch. We're going to have our right arm forward and our left hand back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more time. Left hand forward, right hand back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last one. Right hand forward, left hand on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come forward. Now I want you guys to put your feet straight out in front of you. And we're going to walk our hands forward and just touch the tip of our toes with both of our hands. We're not going to do this for an 8 count hold. We're just going to touch and reach for a count of 3 and then come back and do the other foot. So walk your hands forward, touch, 1, 2, 3, and come back. Now the other way. Walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, and come back. Now I want you to put your right foot into your groin as far as you possibly can. And I want you to put your right arm down. Now we're going to reach with our left arm all over and try to touch the ground, or reach as far as you possibly can. And reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release. more times. Walk your hand over your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If it helps, you can rest your whole arm here from your hand to your elbow on the ground when you're reaching. Last one. Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release. Alright, now we're going to switch. We're going to have our right leg out and our left leg in. Left hand down, and we're going to reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come up. And over. 1, 2, reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come up. Last one, and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come up. Now we're going to, I want you guys to come on your knees. And we're going to grab our left hand. We're going to grab our left ankle. And then with the right hand, we're going to grab the left ankle. And we're going to bring our ankle and our foot up to our butt. And we're just going to hold it for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you're only balancing on your right knee. Now I want you to take your right hand off and go forward. And slowly bring your left knee and leg up as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As you can see, we struggle a little bit with that pose too. Now we're going to do the right leg. We're going to bring your right leg and ankle up. We're going to hold on to it with both of our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now left hand out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, good job. Now we're going to do, this is a very hard pose. If you struggle with it, that's okay. Just do the best you can. As we've learned, the more you practice, the better you'll get. We're going to put our elbows here into the crook of our bent leg. And we're going to lift ourselves up. Now this is also quite complicated. If you're like me, you're outside in the garden. And so it's very uneven ground, but we're going to do this once. And we're going to hold it for as long as we can up to an 8-count hold. Put your elbows, as I said, into your knees. Rock yourself forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job, everybody. Now we're going to stand up. We're going to put our right foot forward and our left leg back. And we're going to bend down and touch our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. In this pose, you will feel your whole leg stretching. We're going to do that 2 more times. So bend down and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come up. Once more. Bend down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you bring your left leg forward and your right leg back. Bend down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come up. Make sure you try to keep your leg as straight as possible. And bend down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and come up. And bend down one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I would like to do the simple chair sit. So we're going to pretend like we're sitting in the chair. So bring your feet close together. And then you can have your arms out, or you can have them down to your side. And then we're going to squat. So deep breath in and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come up 2 more times. And squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Squat down as far as you possibly can, even if you start off high, and slowly squat yourself down. Last one, and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I want you guys to put your right foot forward, and your left leg back, your right arm out, and your left leg back. And we're going to bend the left knee. Just rock ourselves forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you'll feel all here stretching. Now we're going to switch legs. We're going to do the left leg. Left leg forward, right leg back. Left arm out, right arm out. And rock yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so for our last pose, I want you guys to sit in the lotus position, and I want you to put your arms straight out in front of you and take your left arm and cross it over your right, so the ball of your elbow is in the crease of your right arm. And then we're going to swoosh our hands around and link them together. Make sure you're sitting up as straight as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, good job on the yoga, everybody. Now we're going to move on to our simple meditation. We're going to do this six times for a 5-count hold. You guys can have your hands in prayer. You can have them like this. Any position you would like that feels most comfortable. We like to have our feet firm on the ground because it helps us feel grounded and more connected to nature in our garden. Alright, so why don't we get started? Take a deep breath in. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everybody, with yoga and meditation. I apologize, I forgot to mention first thing in my video today. We were sitting near our pawpaw patch, which we did earlier in the summer. But why we're sitting here again is because we have a whole bunch of mullein coming up. Mullein is good for teas and tinctures and a whole bunch of different things. But anyway, so we're sitting in front of now our mullein patch. So that's where we did our yoga and meditation today. We greatly appreciate you guys supporting us and being a part of our yoga and meditation in the garden this summer. We're hopeful that the weather holds out so we can do a couple more of these. Again, we apologize for not being able to do this the last couple of weeks. It's been cold, rainy, snowy, really windy, just not good weather. So if the weather holds out next Monday, then we will be back, and if not, then we greatly apologize. If this is our last video, then thank you so much for being a part of yoga and meditation in the garden this summer. We look forward to having you guys back next summer for more yoga and meditation.